Real truth daily. This is Daily Truths with Dave Allman.
Good morning, Pastor Dave.
Hey, Kent.
And here we are. Whoops, excuse me. I didn't mean to do that.
Little after dinner belching, is that?
Well, yeah, I don't know what I ate last night.
Drank too much water, that's the deal.
As you can see, we're at Pastor Dave's backyard water effect here. And
this is the nicest water feature on the planet.
It really is.
And it's in my backyard.
And, we're just talking about the power of God and what He has done here. And, He's so powerful, don't you know?
Yeah.
We're actually in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
And
we're on the Canadian side,
Yes.
So we're going to do the Canadian accent thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's
okay,
not
so
it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, that's Canadian.
And we rode on a boat.
The boat that didn't float, just kind of pushed along.
And we fell out, and we drowned, and we died. But now we're alive again.
We feel okay. The trip down with the barrel was kind of a trip too. Those rapids are pretty rough,
We survived it,
We did.
We did, yeah. Oh, you betcha.
But if you just want to get a little sense of God's power, you stand there, and the tens of thousands of gallons going over every minute, and you just can't. But just think that's just a small piece of God's power. The Almighty is just awesome.
I
think
love
you mentioned that before.
I did, and yesterday we heard that this isn't even one of the seven wonders of the world, because all the seven wonders, you told me this, all the seven wonders of the world are man-made. Well, This is God-made, and it's amazing to me it's not a wonder of the world, because it surely should be. Now, folks, I took a video, and you're going to see it here in just a sec, at the base of the Horseshoe Falls, the Canadian side, and go ahead and take a look at this.
This is so much nicer than sitting in a Nissan in a hot parking lot. I got to tell you, this is beautiful. It's awesome.
It is awesome. A Nissan in a parking lot? When did you do that?
I think that was one of our DTs there, Pastor. I know.
I forgot about that.
Chose to forget that.
And the air conditioning was going.
Yeah, that's right.
One of the things we didn't tell you, folks, is at the base of the falls, the wind is blowing, and it's not the wind. I think it's the power generated by the water hitting, right? The wind is blowing from that like 50 miles an hour. And people were screaming with laughter because the power was so overwhelming.
I was screaming with terror, but everybody else was screaming with laughter. But it is
You're kind of a girly man,
Yeah, don't you know?
And so, we're talking about the power. Okay, so this power manifested by what we see here in the falls is nothing compared to the power of the resurrection, right? It's amazing to me that the same Jesus who made this falls and the Grand Canyon and Grand Tetons and all that is the same Jesus who defeated death. And the greatest power known to mankind is not Niagara Falls or any of this stuff that is God-made. The greatest power of all is the resurrection of Jesus, and the power that we're going to see manifested when He comes back and takes us home, and the power and majesty and authority and glory and all that's going to be accompanying Him. This pales in comparison to that power.
Yeah, and that's so hard to fathom. I just can't even conceive what that's about.
So I know, and you think about it, Kent. So if you don't know Jesus, right, you go to that and you say, that's really something. What's happened by the freak of evolution and the evolutionary process and millions of years and all that kind of stuff. Well, no, we know God did this.
That's right.
And through the empty tomb, we know that God destroyed death. Isn't that right?
That is exactly right. That is exactly right. And what if you ever want to sense just a little piece of that power, come to Niagara Falls here especially on the Canadian side, eh?
Oh, that's right. You betcha.
you betcha now. And God bless your week.
God bless you too, man. Take care.
You too.
Thank you for tuning in to Daily Truths with Dave Allman. Pastor Dave Allman is the pastor of Mount Hope Church in Boulder, Colorado. If this ministry is blessing you, please consider supporting us by sharing this channel with a friend. You can also like, comment, subscribe, or leave a review. This helps us tremendously. Come back tomorrow for your next Daily Truth.